Hello, hello. How is everyone? I'm Deborah Porter. I am your mom coach, and I'm here today to share a couple of points with you, three to be exact. But super excited to be here. A little different venue. I'm kind of downstairs in the family room. Wanted to get out of my office today and just kind of be somewhere else. So happy to be here. Happy to share with you a few points I really want to make. I've been talking to some moms and working with some moms lately, and this keeps coming up. I want to talk about a few reasons why family routines fail. I'm going to get right into it. Y'all know I don't really sit around and wait for people to join. That's what the replay is for. But I do want you to know that I am the ultimate mom coach for home life balance. And my goal really is to support mothers with creating the life where they are still going after their own goals, dreams, and desires, and the things that they want to accomplish without sacrificing their role as mom. And so the goal here really is to take your life and the things at home that need to be done, create the appropriate balance. And what that means is that you don't have to do everything. And so we talk about that a lot. The moms that I'm working with right now, actually, we're talking really about what does that look like? What does it look like to say no when someone asks me for help? Or when I see something that needs to be done? What does it look like to actually give my children pieces of their life back? What does it look like to delegate? We think that because we ask somebody to do something that we've delegated. We really haven't. So the goal really, my goal is to support you with your home life balance and creating the right amount of tension and the right balance for you so that you don't feel like you have to set yourself on fire to keep everybody else warm, because we know that will never work. Okay. So if you know you need that, if that's support you need, just head over to deborahporter.net. And there's a form there you can fill out. There's also a wait list. I have a new course coming out in a couple of weeks, Home Management Mastery, which covers a lot of what I was just talking about, but in more detail. So if you already know that you need that, you can, again, head over to deborahporter.net, join the wait list, and you'll be hearing more about that as the weeks go by. Okay, so today, 3 reasons why family routines fail. Listen, we have the best of intentions, right? We want to get it all organized. We want to have these systems in place. We give it a try. It doesn't work. We throw the whole thing out. There's a better way. There's a better way. There's a more intentional way, and there's a more direct way to get what it is that you want instead of just jumping in the pool all at once. Okay, so first point, pick one thing. That's what I want to talk about for the first point. Pick one thing. You know, many times we use this whole, go big or go home analogy. That doesn't work in this situation. And here's why. So you decide this weekend, all right, I'm putting some systems in place in my house this weekend. I'm going to declutter. I'm going to give stuff away. I'm going to set up our morning and evening routines. I'm going to come up with a chore chart. You cannot spring that on everybody all at one time, because your family's going to look at you like you're crazy. And for you, the pressure of trying to do all of that at once is a lot. So pick one thing. I've been reading this book. I was looking for it because I wanted to show y'all. I think Cliff's got it somewhere. But our pastor, Mark Batterson, wrote this book called Win the Day. And here's what he talks about in Win the Day. Pick one habit, any habit, pick one habit, do it for a day. Get up tomorrow and do it again. So what's the one thing as you think about your life and your home that you want done right now? It may be sending your laundry out. It may be that the laundry has taken over the house and just the thought of having to get in there and get it all done is too much. It may be that. It may be that you're getting up earlier than everyone else in the morning to be able to start your day the way you want to start it, the way that you intend to start it every day, but you don't have the system in place. So you wing it. So some mornings you're up early and it's a good day. Some mornings everybody's rolling out the bed at the same time, right? Where's the routine? Pick one habit, do it today, and then get up tomorrow and do it again. That's from Win the Day by Mark Batterson. It's a great book, and it touches on many different habits and ways to form habits and how to really be successful and setting intentions for the day. The other reason why you don't want to step into doing many different things at once, especially as it pertains to the organizing of your home, is because you will quickly get overwhelmed. very quickly get overwhelmed. The idea is be intentional, pick one system in one area of the home, really build a real foundation on that, and then build on it, and then go on to the next habit that you want to build around it. Okay. Now, it may not be laundry in your house, right? For you, it may be bed. I like walking around and seeing beds made in my house. So for you, it may be, you know what? Starting today, everybody make their bed as soon as they get out of it, right? Instead of the whole, well, we got to get back in it anyway. Why are we making a bed? May not be beds for you. These are all examples. Maybe laundry, maybe beds. It may be coming up with some type of a meal plan, because at 4:30, 5 o'clock every evening, trying to figure out what's for dinner is getting old. Okay, so the idea here is, the first point is, pick one thing, do it, and then get up and do it again tomorrow, and then do it again the next day. Create the habit, be intentional about it. Don't try to do the whole go big or go home. I'm going to do it all this weekend. Not a good idea. Okay, so that's the first habit. Number 2, that's the first point about 3 reasons why family routines fail. Number 2, stop saying I'm stuck or I feel stuck. People say this a lot. Maybe I'm just hearing it a lot more now. Maybe we've always said it. But here's the thing. What you focus on really does expand. And life and death really is in the power of the tongue. And so my coach, Mia Redrick, my coach, tells us, reframe that. Instead of saying I'm stuck, think about saying I need some support around, boom, whatever the thing is. Or I don't yet have a clear understanding about this, but I'm working towards it. But change what you're saying. If you say you're stuck, then you're stuck. Right? Bible says you can have what you say. So instead of saying I'm stuck, what is it that you want? You want understanding around something. You want to be able to comprehend how to do something. You want to learn how to do a new thing. So instead of saying I'm stuck, change your language around that. And then the other thing you want to do is change it up. So if you've chosen to do a thing, suppose you've taken up running, right? And you say, I'm going to run 5 miles every day. And Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday come and you didn't run. So it seems as if, well, this was a failure, right? I didn't do it. So I'm just going to throw the whole thing out. Change it, switch it, reframe it, flip it, like make it fit, make it work, make the habit work. Okay, so I'm not going to run 5 miles a day. Maybe I'll run 5 miles by the end of this week. And maybe if you're not a runner, maybe let's start with, we're going to take a walk every day. Right? Be realistic in your goals. I'm not saying dumb them down, but I am saying be realistic where you can be consistent and where you can be intentional. Set the goal there. And as that pertains to family routines, it's the same thing. Many of us have tried to put these family chore charts up and people walk past them like they don't even see them. Maybe that's not the best way for your family. Maybe a chore chart isn't the best way. Maybe a family text group. Maybe an app, a calendar app that everyone can see. Maybe, like, there's so many different options. Flip it, reframe it, twist it, turn it around, make it work. Don't just let the attempt that doesn't work easily talk you out of doing it at all, because there is a way to get it done. So the first point was pick one thing, do it today, get up and do it again tomorrow. The second point is watch what you're saying. Stop saying I'm stuck and begin saying that you need support, understanding, learning around a particular topic. And as it pertains to your home, if the goal and the thing that you've picked to work on, to change the system, the routine, if it's not working, examine it, reframe it, look at it differently. And then here's the third piece of this, which really makes a big difference. And I'm almost done, y'all. This is a quick one. I'm popping in and popping out. Here's the third piece. No accountability, right? We set these quiet goals. We don't tell anybody. That way, if it doesn't work, or if we mess up, or if we slip up, nobody knows but us. But here's the thing, that's not really where the transformation is going to come. So get accountability. And when I say accountability, I don't mean Because this is a thing that we do sometimes and we think of it like it's accountability, but it's really not. We'll start comparing our goals to maybe goals of someone else, right? So we'll start thinking, oh, well, she's going to, okay, I'm going to do that too. Well, that may not be the right goal for you. So comparing yourself to someone else and their goals is not the same as getting accountability. The other thing I will warn you against is automatically making your friend or your BFF to be your accountability partner in something, because your friend may not want to be your accountability partner in that thing. Your friend may just want to be your friend. Your friend may want to eat cookies too. She may not want to be the one to tell you, I thought you weren't eating sugar today. She may be like, can I have some? So be careful about requiring your friends to be your accountability partner. And then here's the other thing we do. We just wing it. We just wing it. We just wing it. We don't necessarily look for, and we're not necessarily interested in investing in the accountability. But I heard someone say this once. Let me make sure I get it right. When you pay attention, right? If my money is going there, then there's going to be a different level of engagement from me. If it's my money, it's going to be a different level of engagement. So when there's something that you're looking to do differently, as far as a routine, if it's exercising, get a coach, right? Everything's virtual now. If it's putting new systems and stuff in place in your home, get a mom coach. Hello, right? Some things you cannot Google. Or you'll Google it and then you've kind of run out of the amount of information you can get from Google, because what you need is specific for you, or specific for your family, or specific for your situation. All right. So these are three of the reasons why family routines fail. They're not the only reasons, but they're the three that I wanted to focus on today. The first one was pick one thing. Stop thinking that you have to do it all. Stop thinking that it all has to be perfect. Stop thinking about the go big or go home, or I just had it, so we're just going to do everything this weekend. Pick a thing. Pick a thing. Everybody makes their bed from now on as soon as they get up. Junk mail doesn't even come in the house when we're walking from the mailbox to the front door, because I'm tired of it collecting on the counter. Right? Pick a thing, do it today, and then get up again and do it tomorrow. And then pick another thing once you've got that first thing kind of under your belt and you're feeling confident about it. Number two, stop saying I'm stuck or I feel stuck. Begin to watch how you're speaking, because what you focus on expands. We know that death and life is in the power of the tongue. We know that the Bible says you can have what you say. Listen, my coach, Mia Redrick, tells us, instead of saying I'm stuck, ask for the support around the particular thing you need. Ask for the learning around it. Ask for what's something you would recommend for me. Is there something you'd recommend I should read around that? But watch what you're saying. And then thirdly, get some accountability. It may require an investment, because when you pay attention. So be willing to get some accountability around it. Be willing to get somebody that is not your friend and is not afraid of hurting your feelings and is willing to take you there and be able and willing to say, look, that's not going to work. Look, I thought this was what we were doing by today. What happened? It's not done. What happened? What went wrong? Okay, so that's all I've got for you today. These are three reasons why family routines fail, but I've also given you the thing to do in place of it so that it can be a success. The whole point of putting routines and systems and habits in place is for the success. We want the success. But many times when they fail, we just throw the whole thing out and we'll say things like, well, that didn't really work for me. I tried that. And I'll ask moms, well, what did you try exactly? When you say you tried putting systems in place, when you say you tried putting up chore charts and things like that to get your family to participate and to buy into the fact that this is our home, that we all have a role to play in it. What happened? And then once you dig a little deeper, you realize, oh, it failed. So you're just kind of done with it. But just because something doesn't work doesn't mean it can't or won't work. What it does mean most times is that we need more intention around it. We need some accountability around it. We need to be willing to not compare ourselves to others, but at the same time, be willing to let people who have had some level of success hold us accountable in the thing that we want to do. Okay, so think about these three things. You can add to these three things. You may have had some systems and things in place and they were not as successful as you had hoped. And looking back, maybe you can figure out and put your finger on why. But I'm going to, if there are any questions, I'm looking at the comments. I don't see any. I'm on StreamYard though. So if there is a comment somewhere else and I'm not seeing it, I will absolutely come in and answer that question. But we will be beginning the new home management mastery course in April in just a couple of weeks. And so if you're interested in that, if you already know there is so much going on right now in my house, I don't even know where to begin. This is for you. If you already know that there is not only a clutter issue, but there is no system and place for things in your home. So as soon as you finish decluttering, it's not long before it's cluttered up again. If you know that you need family morning and evening routines because everything is just kind of happening, we're just kind of winging it, this is for you. So as of right now, just join the wait list. If you're even thinking about it, join the wait list. More information will be coming out soon about it. I'm super excited to be here with y'all this afternoon. This was a quickie because I find that if I get in and get out, it gets to the point. I don't want to belabor the point. I want to give you the information. I want to give you the tips that you can literally get off of this live and go ahead and implement to see change for yourself. So super happy to be here. If you have any questions or comments at all about this, please just leave them here. You know, I'll always come back and answer them. But in the meantime, have a great evening. Get on the wait list for the Home Management Mastery course if that's something that you know you need at debraporter.net. And until next time, folks, have a good evening. Bye.